Alrighty, I'm just curious. I got a question here. I used to make videos about this stuff, but I try to stay out of it now. But I am curious about something. Western culture, that's us. We're English speaking and, we're Western culture. I believe Western culture as an entire group, there's subsets of it, but let's say as an entire group, is heading in the wrong direction. Okay? I'm talking about people's behaviors, lifestyles, and all this kind of stuff. It's left what we called traditional, and now it's into this weirdville, trans this and accepting pedos and all this, stuff, as well as the the legalization of marijuana. Like that's been the big improvement, this kind of stuff. But yeah, I see the trajectory of the culture itself with music, with what Hollywood does and all this is going in a non-sustainable direction. It's going to bottom out. Okay? I believe it could be adjusted or changed because people are sheep. Okay? People are far more influenced by cultural stuff, the music, movies, celebrities, Hollywood, all this crap, sports figures, all this junk. Those people could actually change the direction of Western culture. Unfortunately, they're all on the same train going in the wrong direction. They're not the rescue. Someone could write a song or, heaven forbid, a rap song or whatever. But it would change, make people think and go, oh, and they start going in another direction. It's happened before. It's got us where we are now. Okay? And I think you actually could change the direction of culture to something more traditional, more sustainable. Okay. But maybe not. I'd be curious of your opinion on this. I could be wrong. The other part is, I'll say politics. When I speak of politics, I mean the whole system, our government, how people are elected, how they gain power, how it's manipulated, K Street, lobbyists, people that can influence, how money influences our government. It's not representative of its people. This kind of thing. Separate from culture, I believe politically, it can't be changed. Okay, it's on a bad trajectory, let's just say. But there is a human being, could be man, could be a woman, maybe a group of them, who have the brains, the experience, the wisdom. They know economics, they know history, they know people, they know the human brain, they know leadership, who could, if allowed, could take our government, this system, and change its direction to something more representative of some of its people. But that a person like that kind of person, let's just say it was Joe Blow. Joe Blow had all that going on. He cannot survive that system. Doesn't matter if he was elected by all the people and got himself in there. You just can't be Joe Blow, this great guy, and survive this system because the cancer it's too toxic. You have to be megalomaniac, psychopath, greedy, arrogant, self-serving, have a price, unethical, easily swayed or easily influenced by either money, greed, power, whatever. They want power, they get power, they need to maintain power. Or they get in, they want to stay in, and now they want even more power. It's just this constant thing they're feeding. It has nothing to do with us, the voter. You'd have to be this kind of a psychopath, I believe, to get into politics, to operate in this system. You could not be a good person and do anything successful in this system, my opinion. It's like you're going to a mud wrestling match, wearing a suit, trying to stay clean. Dude, you're going to have to get in the mud. Okay, you're going to have to get down and dirty with the rest of these people. And then you just become them. Okay, you just become another cog in that wheel. I do not think we can recover any form of governmental system that resembles what it started as at this time. I think it's already gone over the cliff. The culture could put pressure on the political, changing it some, but the culture is going off the same cliff. So this would be I think it's too far gone. But the kind of person, if the kind of person it would take to turn our government around could not do it in the present system. A vulture doesn't fly over the cow and say, you need to go get some water, maybe some help before you die and we eat you. They don't try to maintain the system. They just assume that cow hurry up and die so they can scarf on that carcass. Okay, that's our political system. And I guess there's still flesh on the bone. If you're not familiar with what happened to the Soviet Union and the Russian people in the 90s, I think that could happen to us pretty easy. Just not yet. But anyhow, do you think culture could be saved? Yes, no, whatever. And so how? How would you do it? Could I be wrong? Do you think this system of government that we have now, can it maintain itself? Is it not just going to hell in a handbag? Can it be recovered? If so, how? I don't think it can. So I'm not sure what's coming next. I'm not sure what it's going to turn into, or how this thing. What's the phoenix from the ashes? I have no idea. But do a VR, or make a video if you're interested in this kind of thing. I'm just really curious because I'm not the same person I was when I started making videos in 2014. Back then, I've always been pessimistic. I'm not very optimistic about the future in these things, culture and politics. Never have been. But I've never seen it this bad before. I would appreciate to hear your opinion. Make a video. Love you. God bless.